Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Cancer, July 2nd, 2019. As always, I'm going to look into my crystal and give you predictions and messages for this new moon and solar eclipse for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, we have 5 planets that are retrograde. Well, Mercury's getting ready to go retrograde. It's not in it yet, but any day. So we have Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, Neptune, and Mercury all going retrograde. But we also have 2 eclipses this month. So this is the solar eclipse I'm going to look into. This Cancer solar eclipse should bring in good times with friends and family, also good health, honor, prosperity, and dreams coming true through your hard work and efforts, perseverance and patience, and open-mindedness. So that's generally what could be happening for a lot of you out there with this solar eclipse in Cancer, but I always go by what my guides have to say. So the first element I'm going to start with is Earth, and this will be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I feel like some of you earth signs are going to feel like you're juggling a lot of things. You could have a lot of family events to go to, parties, plans, vacations, work, all kinds of things. I get juggling a lot of things for the earth signs. I actually feel that some of you earth signs are going to sit down and relax and take it easy. Sitting in a lounge chair, sipping some tea or a beverage of your choice, maybe by the pool. I just get relaxing, sitting in a hammock. I feel that some of you earth signs are going to be taking things out and reviewing them and analyzing them. So if you had any paperwork, documents, important papers that were signed already, reviewing things. It could also be reviewing work that you already have done. I do feel that some of you are going to be partying it up, and you're going to be going out and having a good time and mingling, especially if you're single, but even if you're not, doesn't matter. I do get like going out and partying for some of you earth signs. Some of you earth signs need to be careful that this energy of this new moon in Cancer solar eclipse doesn't cause you to overspend. So be careful of overspending. And some of you need to be careful that you don't single somebody out in your family or friends and single them out and make them feel guilty about something. You may be irritated by something that happened in the past or something that was recently done, and you may, don't embarrass your kids in front of their friends, or, careful of that. Just careful of any situation that arises of singling somebody out and then making them feel guilty about something, because I don't feel like it's going to work out for you later on if you choose to do that now. This, the energy of this may affect some of you where you're really sticking to your guns, or you're going to be really stubborn from this. So be cautious of that. You may feel like you're sticking to stuff too firm, or being like digging your heels in and getting too stubborn from this new moon in Cancer solar eclipse. Some of you may even start a business now. Now, I don't know that I would recommend that, only because we're going into Mercury in retrograde. I think it's on the 7th. I don't know. I heard somebody else say the 9th, but when I looked it up, I thought it was the 7th of July. It wouldn't be a great time to start a business unless it's something you had already been planning and plotting and starting all along, getting ready to do it. Doing all the protocols and getting everything together. Then it might be okay because it was something you were working on. But if you can wait to launch it till after August 15th, that would be best. Some of you have some kind of pride and joy that comes home to roost. So it could be a child or somebody that was at a distance comes back home. Or it could be you give birth to a child, or somebody in your family is giving birth to a child, or you're adopting a child, or something that your have pride and joy about comes back to you in your home. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the water signs, to the element of water. This would be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I feel that some of you water signs are going to feel affected like you're jumping up and down, almost jumping out of your skin with excitement. So I feel like you're going to be really energized and excited. Be careful, some of you water signs may be going round and round in your head, like going around in circles about stuff. It could be worrying or worrying about something coming up or some project you're working on or something pending. Could even be about a relationship, but I see some of you, this new moon in Cancer solar eclipse is going to drive up like going around in circles. Some of you may stake your claim to something big and make some kind of big proposition. This could even be like proposing to somebody, or a business proposal, or staking your claim to a property or to an idea. Putting your stamp and your mark on it in some way. Some of you may even start like doing some kind of recalling of things and maybe start writing things down. You might start journaling. You could go see a therapist and start talking about the past. It could even be like you could be doing past life regression or going through hypnosis, but like things to do with recall and recalling the past. But I feel like you're going to do something with it. Like I said, some of you may even write a book or something like that. Some of you are going to have some situations that are really changing and things are going to be on the upswing for you. Some of you water signs are going to get invited to some kind of important gathering. It could just be fun, but it could be an important gathering of some sort. It could be a big birthday party, graduation party, baptism, christening, retirement party. I don't know. Could be some other type of event, but I get invited to something and I feel like it's important for you. Some of you water signs are going to have some project, plan, or idea that gets accepted or picked up by something, like a TV studio, a newspaper, your boss likes it, a company wants to run with it. I don't know, some kind of idea, like I'm hearing it like it gets picked up. Maybe if you did a pilot for something, or I don't know, somebody's going to take, like, say, I love your idea, let's run with it. Or good work, water sign. Now we're going to do something with this great ingenious product or idea that you've had. Stay grounded as possible during this time of the energy. Now, eclipses can last, the energy of eclipses can last up to 6 months. So stay as grounded as you can and be careful of eating too many carbs, because eating too many carbs is coming up here for some of you. And make sure if you're marketing yourself or promoting yourself, you have things to back up what you're saying, what you're selling about yourself, or what you're saying about yourself during that time period. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I see some of you fire signs being affected in the sense that you're going to be doing things backwards and forwards and going round and round about things, like making sure everything's tight and secured and this and that. And that could be about your work, your own business, a company you work for. It could also be your house. Maybe if you're like, oh, my shingles are coming unfastened, or, you know, my windows need replacing, or, you know, shingles on your roof are coming off. I don't know. I get like trying to tighten and secure things. And it could be your finances, your work. It doesn't have to just be like physical things happening to your house or property. You have a lot of ground to cover. There's new territory you have to get to. So for some of you, this new ground and new territory could actually be like, maybe you're in sales and they're going to give you more territory, or you need to talk to more clients or reach more people, or you have your own business and you want to have more territory, like, you know, reach more clients and customers, or things like that. But like expanding your territory comes up for some of you. I feel that some of you, some money in abundance starts to come to you from the effects of this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. But if you don't see it happening in July, remember, eclipse effects can last up to 6 months. So it's sometime in the next 6 months time period, or it could have even started for you in June, because the eclipse can affect before they happen. You've got money coming to you. Some of you fire signs. Some of you are going to be getting ready to purchase something really big, and I feel like it's a new home. Or you're getting your home ready to sell, or something big ready to sell. But then I feel like regardless of if you get something ready to sell or you don't, I still feel like you're going to be purchasing something new. But again, I'm going to make the warning here, as I did with one of the other elements, that Mercury's in retrograde. I think it starts on July 7th and goes direct on August 1st. I could be wrong about those dates, but it's around that time frame. I wouldn't buy anything if you can until August 15th. If it's avoidable, I would wait until then. Be careful, fire signs, that you don't like spill your guts and tell everybody everything that's going on with you, especially if you're at a family party or at a gathering, or if you're on TV or on YouTube or on the internet, or you get interviewed about something or whatever. Don't spill your guts about everything, because that's going to work against you. So keep your cards close to your vest. But I feel like you have a lot of hopefulness, happiness, and exuberance. So this is going to make you want to do that, but I would like caution you to temper that urge. Don't take people's word for stuff too easily during the next 6 months. Investigate and do research. That's going to be very important for some of you fire signs, about whatever news starts coming to you. I'm not saying it's not true, but make sure you do your own research on what you're hearing. Take some things with a grain of salt. Don't believe everything you're hearing during the next 6 months. And I feel that some of you, from the energy of this new moon in Cancer solar eclipse, are going to be beautifying yourself and maybe even your home or your surroundings. That also comes up here. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I feel that some of you air signs are going to be affected from the energy of this new moon in Cancer solar eclipse, that you're going to start doing things differently. It could be your work. It could be the way you handle things around your home. It could be in your business. I don't know. Love relationships, something. You're going to be doing things differently. It's inspiring you to do things differently. You may even start doing some things about how you can, looking into some things about how you can regain, or how you can gain some respectability or poise. So it feels like you want to put your polish on something, or have more respectability about something, or put your shine on something that you've done, a creation, or or work that you do, or some creative projects. Some of you are going to feel like you're up to the task and the challenge. Like, here I come, I'm invigorated. Like, I'm up to doing whatever it takes. If that's in a love relationship, if that's in work, if that's in your business, if that's with something to do with your home, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you're going to be like, I got the energy. I'm up to the task and up to the challenge. I feel that some of you are going to get this inspiration to want to sell things. It could be your home, but it doesn't really feel like home to me. This feels more like personal items, you know, clothes, jewelry, art things, furniture, furnishings, things like that. You may be having yard sales, but I get like putting it on sale online on Facebook or on Craigslist or on eBay or yard sales. Like, I feel you're going to be really inspired to do that. Somebody's going to pop up and ask you to do something or propose some idea or invite you somewhere because you've got something that pops up unexpectedly that's like a proposition to you. Some of you air signs, but this is going to be a blessing. It's not something that you're going to feel like, nah, I don't want to do it, or this isn't good. It's going to behoove you to do it and will be good. Some of you are going to be receiving a landslide of compliments. Could be suddenly you're attracting a lot of attention from, you know, people interested in you, or other kinds of compliments. It could be, hey, you're doing a great job, or hey, we like the cut of your jib, we like your style, or hey, you look fantastic. What have you been doing? Wow, hubba hubba. Whatever it is, some of you air signs are going to be getting compliments coming your way. Staking claims to valuables and making money and receiving money come in for some of you. So it could be like you're buying some expensive things, you're staking your claim to something of value, but I also see money coming to you. And remember, I said some of you are going to be selling some things as well. Be careful out there, though, air signs, because there's some tricksters around. And you maybe have some people that are going to be vying for your attention, but it may be that they're trumping up some kind of weird stories to like distract you, or like, you know, I think with the fire signs, it said, don't take everything with a grain of salt, do your research. I kind of feel like there's a similar thing here for you guys, for you air signs, but it's almost like, I feel like somebody's like trumping up either a fake story to get your sympathy or to get money from you or to get your attention. And it may not be totally true or real the way it's being presented to you. So just be cautious of that, because I'm getting like this trumped up story, charlatan kind of like not fully honest thing going on. So just be cautious of that. That doesn't mean it's going to happen to all of you. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And don't forget, if you want to see additional psychic predictions and messages from me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram at @TheLuckyMermaid_Pam Georgel, and at my 2 Facebook business pages, where I also post psychic predictions and messages using oracle cards, tarot cards, and my crystal, at The Lucky Mermaid LLC and The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. And don't forget to tune in to the Psychic Pastry Chef episodes, where I teach you how to make great desserts, cakes, and pastries that you can make at home and impress your families and friends. And I'm going to give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac while doing so. Those episodes are coming out. I think I have one coming out any day now or in the next week. So be sure to watch it, because the next 2 episodes, maybe 3, my longtime dear friend is joining me while I'm doing the dessert. So it adds a different spin to it, which is really how I wanted the show to be all along. But it's very hard to be able to get other people to all join together to get this to happen. And if you're interested in getting additional psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for your specific zodiac sign, where I'm using the crystal, You can access those videos for the month of July for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for July 2019 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. And if you click the other links below, I've included the Saturn and Pluto psychic readings and the Jupiter retrograde, the Saturn and Pluto retrograde psychic readings and the Jupiter retrograde psychic readings that I did before. If you haven't gotten them before, those links are below, and you just click on them and you can access those videos for download and purchase on Vimeo. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing blessings from this fantastic new moon solar eclipse in Cancer on July 2nd, 2019, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.